All right, I'm not going to waste any time. We got less than 50 minutes before the server goes down for maintenance. This is probably going to be like more than one part, at least the recording of it, possibly the streaming of it. But it's going to be one whole episode when it comes to post on YouTube. Of course, he goes and yawns. He always has a yawn. So what we're doing today is we're going into the story quest. Like I said, I'm not wasting any time. We're going to do Ningguang's, and we're doing the Jade Chamber's returning guest. So let's go to begin hangout. I originally steered away from this just because the word hangout makes me think that you got to play with other people, and I don't want to play with other people. That's just how I am. And I was right to come here. I came here preemptively because I was thinking, you know what? Probably got to go to the Jade Chamber if it's a mission about the Jade Chamber. Oh, wow. Everybody's gathered around. I'm present.
It looks like all our problems are solved. Welcome to the Jade Chamber.
Thank you. What's with the 5 hearts?
Great. I have no idea what we would have done otherwise.
They really wanted me here?
I didn't think we'd really manage to get you here.
Were you trying to?
This was a last-minute situation, and you're the one we trust the most.
What's happened?
To put it simply, we are just looking for the right person to help. We had a very long discussion about it, but to no avail. I have tasked
wasn't the first person in
my
mind?
most trusted secretaries with overseeing an important auction tomorrow. This, however, leaves their regular duties unattended to, and the work cannot afford to go undone.
Oh.
The nature of their day-to-day work is highly sensitive and confidential, so whomever I ask to fill in needs to be someone I can trust, and who doesn't have a conflict of interest.
So you thought of me?
Yes, you were the person who came to mind. We may not have spent a great deal of time together, but I do place a great deal of trust in you.
Aw,
To
thanks.
me, this work is highly sensitive and of utmost importance, though I'm sure you'll find it to be mundane at best. It would not surprise me if you can't bear the tedium or can't make the time.
Oh, please, my life
And
has been
yet,
tedium.
despite this, I thought it could do no harm to ask the question, on the off chance that you are interested.
I'll do it.
As it happens, I was just having a discussion on backup plans with my secretaries before you arrived.
But the outcome of that discussion was that we couldn't think of a suitable alternative.
2.
This is a good reminder that we should always have a contingency plan for everything.
Anyway,
Am I the
this
contingency
may
plan?
add to the debt of gratitude I owe you. But the fact is, your arrival here has rescued what was fast becoming a rather dire situation indeed.
If I have what it takes, I'll do it.
I wouldn't worry. It's all work you'll be quite familiar with.
Oh, really?
Planning trips, gathering pertinent information, that sort of thing.
Oh.
All basic skills required by competent adventurers, if I'm not mistaken.
Okay, I'll give it a try.
If you have any questions about your work, I will answer them shortly.
Okay.
The administrative work Lady Ningguang touched upon just now is only one aspect. You'll also be required to cater for Lady Ningguang's basic daily needs, such as clothing and meals, and be on call for any other requests she may have.
That's, wow.
Don't be mistaken. I won't put you in a difficult position,
You sure?
and I will fully respect your judgment.
Okay.
All right. Please proceed to the office. Bai Shi will go over the work with you in more detail.
Yes, Lady Ningguang. Okay, let's go.
Wouldn't training me take as much time as it would be for everybody to do their own part? Down we go. Oh, I landed on the stairs. And landed in the water. Sorry if I'm getting the place wet. Let's get to it. That's what I gotta
Before I get into specifics, I want to start by giving you the big picture.
do. Will I be able to fit it on a wall?
As a member of the Liyue Qixing, Lady Ningguang's
That's bad.
every move is in the spotlight. Maintaining her perfect image at all times is absolutely essential.
Okay.
My usual job is to be her right hand, to maintain her image and take care of all her worries.
Okay.
For example, arranging her daily schedule, picking out clothes for her, dressing her, applying her perfume.
Your eyes are really sparkling right now. Like you're a little too
You
into it.
misunderstand me. I am simply trying to impress upon you the sheer importance of the work you will be undertaking.
Sounds like you're pretty
Bai
impressed.
Shi has always been very passionate about her work. I can leave any task in her capable hands, and rest assured that her performance will be nothing short of exemplary.
So I have to help
I'm
you get
sure
dressed?
she was simply trying to share some of her enthusiasm, in the hopes that you may find it infectious.
Thank you, Lady Ningguang. Back to the topic at hand. Let's get into the details. Bai
Okay.
Xiao and Bai Wen handle tasks that require enormous experience, while I'm mainly responsible for organizing her daily schedule and making sure she is well fed, dressed for any occasion, and that all her needs are met. I can go through the methods I use and give you some pointers based on my experience to ensure that you are fully equipped to perform your duties.
It's just basic daily routine stuff. It'll be fine.
All in a day's work for the traveler, Great. Then I'll skip that and just get to the handover of duties.
Okay.
Currently, there are 133 items that have yet to be scheduled,
Huh?
17 of which are high importance, and...
133?
Yes, I did try to make a start in advance, but only got as far as roughly prioritizing the tasks before I ran out of time.
Fabulous.
I'll go through the most important items with you in more detail. If there's anything you don't understand, feel free to stop me with questions at any point.
Okay, just keep
First
talking.
is the periodic meeting with the representatives of the 8 trades. After that, fielding opinions on revisions to the current tax legislation. Then, a discussion with Lady Kuching on issues relating to time restrictions on land conveyance deals. Following that, there's a Q&A session with all the major commerce guilds. Right after that, there's...
Hold up. Do I really have to understand Ningguang's work in all this detail in order to organize her schedule?
Yes, you do. To the uninitiated, scheduling may sound like a simple process of matching tasks to time slots, but there is actually far more to it than that. You need to take travel time into account, along with a whole spectrum of potential issues that can arise.
You have this down on
Ample
a
knowledge
sheet
of
of
all
paper?
outside factors that may weigh upon your Plan A is essential to devise a workable contingency plan. I assume this is all making sense. Unless you had any other questions at this point?
No, I think I'm good.
Good. Then let's press on. We're tight on time here, and there's a lot to get through. And we still need to leave enough time for you to prepare Lady Ningguang's schedule.
I think I know how to approach it now.
Already? Wow. You're a fast learner. Very good. This will be much more efficient.
I sure hope so.
Wonderful. Then I'll be counting on you to provide my schedule for tomorrow.
I'll do my best.
I'm grateful for your assistance. Now, I will leave you here in peace to proceed with your work. I still have a few items from today's schedules that need addressing. If anything
Am I
else
needed
is
for that?
unclear, you can ask Bai Shi.
Take care, Lady Ningguang.
So how am I supposed to pull all this off? Hand over the schedule you made to Bai Shi. Rigorous schedule. Number 1, eat, wash up, change, get ready to go out. 2, meet businesswoman Lao Chiao at Liule Pavilion. Eat lunch. 3, meet 3 informants and exchange information. Go to the Yuhai Pavilion for a conference. 5, light meal, negotiate any outstanding members from the conference. Return to the Jade Chamber. The specific times for these 3 items, for the first 3 items, are flexible and progress dependent. The conference in item 4 is scheduled for the evening. Arriving early is recommended. I'm gonna take a picture of this. Boom. I got 40 minutes.
Good. You factored in both priority and efficiency, and produced a rigorous and well-structured schedule. You've clearly considered it from every angle.
Sure I did.
Excellent work. You've got quite a knack for this.
Too kind.
Please be here at the Jade Chamber tomorrow morning before Lady Ningguang wakes up, and start preparing based on the schedule.
What time does she wake up at?
With you helping out here, we will be able to focus fully on the auction. It will be quite a complicated affair.
I hope everything goes well tomorrow.
I hope so too. You must be exhausted. Make sure you get an early night tonight.
Oh, we don't sleep in this world. Okay, so we have it written down. Wait until the following day, 7 8. She starts her day at 7 a.m.? I thought she was supposed to be an extremely busy businesswoman. That's not extremely busy. Wait, where is... What is... No, that's not it. Rigorous schedule. Here it is. Read. Okay. So eat, wash up, change, get ready to go out. That's going to be the first thing that we got to do at 7 o'clock in the morning. Wait until the following day. Where am I supposed to be the following day? The stress is already getting me. I don't want to be somebody's assistant. You know what? We're just going to let time go. It's gonna be 7 a.m. before you know it. I'll just run around this place, admiring. Are you sure you should be touching that with your hand? That looks like it'd be very expensive. I heard footsteps behind me. She's sweeping. That's acceptable. What is this? It's like a door, but it's not a door. This is a door, but you can't go out of it. I'm hearing sounds from all around. If it wasn't for the nice music, I'd think this was a horror game. Oh, and the bright colors. Is it almost time? I feel like I've been waiting here for a while. So I gotta wait until the following day? Okay. Because this is taking way too long. Let's go to about... right there. Yeah, I guess I came too early in the morning the day before. All right. We just need 4 more minutes to pass. Oh. Go wake her up. Where am I supposed to wake up at? Do I go up? Where do I go? Outside? No, I'm supposed to go lower. That was a door. Inside. I didn't see a marker, so I didn't know where to go. You gotta be freaking kidding. Now there's a marker. Ning Ning one.
Yes, I'm already awake.
Cool.
I'll be out in a moment. I'm just changing.
Okay. I
Good
guess she doesn't
morning.
actually want help with that.
Did you sleep well?
Same as usual.
That's
Didn't sleep
good.
at all.
I was worried you'd be a little uncomfortable.
Not
Now then,
really.
the schedule. Let's see what you have for me today. Item 1, lunch at Lioli Pavilion with Miss Lua Chiao.
It's kind of
Ah,
too.
yes. I remember the invitation. I need to make sure I'm well prepared for this.
Is she a friend of yours?
No, someone I've never met before. Today's lunch will be our first time meeting each other.
It's just lunch. What exactly do you need to prepare?
She's paying a high price for my time, and I intend to make sure she gets her money's worth.
That's fair.
Otherwise, tens of millions of Mora is rather a high price for lunch, even one at Lioli Pavilion. Wouldn't you say?
Tens of millions?
That's right. Even at this price, there is no shortage of people willing to pay for a lunch opportunity with me.
Who are you,
To be
Jay-Z?
clear, I've never had any hand in setting the price. I too was rather surprised to see it become so expensive. Time is very valuable to me.
Which one of these is
So
that
when I
pavilion?
first came up with the idea, I made a rule that my time would go to the highest bidder.
Seems fair.
Gradually, it developed into a lucrative business.
It's like an investment, like having dinner with Jay-Z or accepting a
Yes,
certain
that
amount of money.
sums it up very well. Most people looking to buy my time are business people who believe that whatever they spend now,
Aren't we
they will
wasting a
make
lot of
back
time talking
several
like
times
this?
over in due course. Naturally, for anyone looking to make a profit in a complex market, the bottom line is having the requisite experience and expertise.
Mm-hmm.
All I can do for them is share whatever insight I may have.
Understandable.
As for how much my insight is worth in terms of Mora, everyone has their own idea. There is no standardized way to measure something like this.
So this is how rich people think.
You're a very lucky person, you know. You get to sit in on this lunch for free.
It'd be a nice if it actually benefited me in
the
real
hands
life.
of a professional business person, the kind of information you'll be exposed to would be worth, well, tens of millions of Mora.
Then I will listen and learn.
There's no need to be nervous, of course. Now, let's have some breakfast before we leave.
You mean before we leave for lunch? Have breakfast together with her. I'm here. Let's eat.
Did you organize this entire breakfast?
I think maybe Baishu arranged it yesterday. I just picked the time slot.
I know what's going on then.
What's going on then?
Please, sit. Have a taste of the Jade Chamber's chef's cooking. This kind of food tastes far less satisfying if left out for too long.
Thank you. Enjoyed a fine breakfast, okay?
What do you think? Is the food to your liking?
I ate so much more than I intended to.
Don't forget we have a lunch later. Save some space, or you might miss out on some even better food.
Better food than the Jade
Still,
Chambers?
I'm happy to see that you approve of my culinary tastes.
Do you usually eat breakfast with your secretaries?
On occasion. Usually everyone is too busy for a leisurely sit-down meal. There is an awful lot to get done most of the time.
Understandable.
Breakfast also isn't usually so lavish, hence my surprise when we got here. I actually thought you had cooked it all yourself.
I mean, I'm not a terrible chef, but still.
Relax, I'm just joking. Baishar probably made arrangements yesterday to add a few extra dishes to the breakfast menu. You willingly took this work on, knowing that it would be tedious, and you have worked diligently. My secretaries and I are very grateful to you. Treating you to
Doesn't seem
some
I've done
food
much.
is but a small token of our appreciation.
Not bad at all. It was a good way as... It was as good as...
Breakfast sets the tone for the rest of the day.
I've heard that a lot.
You can't compromise on it.
I compromise all the
If
time.
you wake up to the same monotonous meal each day, you will start to feel fatigued even before you start working.
Or you'll get sick of eating it. If you do it for a year. Like I did with grilled cheese growing up, and now I don't like grilled cheese at all.
Well, I'm done eating. We should get ready, then head off to Liali Pavilion. I have some preparations to make first. Could you bring my clothes to my room, please?
You need a change of clothes?
I need a change of mood, and a change of clothes will facilitate that.
Okay.
Who knows? Perhaps you will have a completely different impression of me after I change outfits.
Depends on what the outfit is.
I already instructed Longyang to have my outfit ready. You can fetch it from her.
Understood.
Thank you. I'll be in my room.
I'll join you there shortly. In a non-creepy sort of way. I'm running.
Hello, how may I help?
I'm here to fetch the change of clothes for Ningguang.
Ah, yes, of course. Please wait a moment. I'll go and get them.
Okay, I shall wait. After waiting a long wait, she finally
Here
returns.
you are.
How long of a
Please
wait?
give this to Lady Ningguang.
That seemed to take you a while.
Yes, this whole room is full of Lady Ningguang's personal items. Not just clothes either. There are all kinds of jewelry and ornaments.
We're using a lot of
Lady
time.
Ningguang asked us to rearrange this room recently. We're currently right in the middle of that, so everything's in a bit of a mess. That's why it took me a little time to find this for you.
Sound like Ningguang has a huge personal collection.
Anyway, you can take it now. Thanks for coming to pick it up.
No problem. Let's go to our room, and
Did you get it?
I did. It's right here. Submit. Submit. Give.
Ah, this is the one. Please, wait for a moment.
Waiting. We only got 30 minutes, though. After a while, the door in front of you finally opens.
I believe you've seen this outfit before. It's one of my favorites.
I have seen it.
I don't think I asked you what you thought of it at the time, though. What do you think?
It suits you.
Phew. Thank you. I was actually a little nervous. Knowing that it has your seal of approval makes me feel much more self-confident.
Really? You look great in anything.
Oh, then it's mere flattery. You pick your moments to wisecrack, don't you?
That wasn't my intention.
Now I don't know whether to take what you said earlier seriously.
Take it seriously.
I never knew you had such a mischievous side. All right, let's head to Liali Pavilion.
Okay, but you definitely took that out of context. I had a feeling that trying to go too far with it was going to be too much and not good. And then I went too far with it, and it was not good. Door. For the banquet, for the banquet. I thought it was a lunch. A very expensive lunch, but a lunch. Come on, can I teleport closer? Yes. Do whatever I can to save more and more time. Aha! Here we go, and welcome to the Lulu Pavilion. How many are there in your group? Do you have a reservation? Is always necessary. I'm terribly sorry for the inconvenience. If you wish to eat inside the restaurant, we ask you make a reservation 3 months in advance. Oh, you think it's too long of a wait? Can I get inside? Stop talking to me. I wanted to go in so badly, I ended up climbing the door. She just had to stop me and say something.
Lady Ningguang.
Sorry to have kept you waiting.
No, not at all. I know that you have 1,000 different things to do each day. I'm very grateful for any amount of time you can spare for me.
Great. Well, let's leave the formalities aside from now on and make this just a friendly chat. This is the Traveler. I'm assuming you've heard of him.
Hi,
He
Moneybags.
happened to be in Liyue Harbor today, so I invited him to come along. It's a rare opportunity to dine with him, too.
I have done a lot.
Do you mind if he sits with us?
No, not at all. On the contrary, I'm honored. What a surprise to be dining with the illustrious Traveler, too.
Huh? I thought she'd introduce me as her temporary secretary. I feel like this probably has a bigger effect talking about me being the Traveler that has made a name for himself in this
I've always
world.
been fascinated by you and your adventures.
See?
There's
Ning
so
Wong
many
knows what she's doing.
questions I'd love to ask you. Oh, I'm sorry. Where are my manners? I forgot to introduce myself. Look at me, getting all overexcited. I'm Luo Qiao, a businesswoman. I work mostly in the textile business, but recently I've been considering branching out into some other markets.
Which leads to
That's
today's
what
meeting.
I wanted to ask Lady Ningguang for some advice about.
Yep.
I didn't know there'd be a surprise guest involved, too. So, the rumors are true then.
What rumors?
About what exactly?
Probably that we're
No.
close.
The
Yep.
rumors about the two of you, Lady Ningguang and the Traveler, having a closer than average relationship. You haven't heard?
Nope.
Come on. You must know that Lady Ningguang's every move is in the spotlight. That obviously includes her relationships. And if you didn't have some sort of special relationship, why would she invite you to this lunch right after finding out that you were back in Liyue Harbor?
I need to be very careful how I answer this.
Interesting. Yes, we do have a special relationship, but I don't see anything unusual about it. The Traveler is a national hero in Liyue whose actions have directly contributed toward the prosperity we enjoy today.
Thank you for answering for me.
Putting aside my official status as one of the Liyue Qixing, I admire him on a personal level too.
Ooh.
Oh, yes. Oh, there is nothing unusual about it at all. I was just observing that Lady Ningguang now seems to have a second interesting character in her innermost circle. The first one being the captain.
Makes sense.
You're comparing apples and sunsettias there.
But they don't have
Whenever
oranges.
Beidou returns to Liyue Harbor, all she brings me is a headache.
She got your stuff
I've
back
missed
for you.
out on a number of extremely promising investment opportunities thanks to her. In fact, the timing is always so suspiciously coincidental, I can't help but wonder if she's doing it on purpose.
She might be.
Investment opportunities? Oh, do you mean the luminescent spine business? I hear that's been all the rage recently.
What be that? Oh.
No, something else. All the talk about luminescent spines is just empty hype.
Ooh.
Oh, but isn't there some new technology from Fontaine that needs lots of luminescent spines to make it work?
If
Oh,
it
no.
were really that profitable, those in the know would have kept it as quiet
She's
as
thinking.
possible. You have to wonder, if the news is spreading like wildfire, who's fanning the flames?
Oh, indeed.
I had my secretary do some analysis. The current price of luminescent spines far exceeds the profits that could be made on the end product. So I would advise you to be cautious.
This is what she wanted to know about.
Well, I was planning to get your opinion on how to get started in that business.
In my opinion, there are many people around with ulterior motives, making this a very risky business to enter into in the short term. Long term,
Like NFTs.
it's very difficult to say, but I believe there's too much uncertainty to make it worth your investment. You worked hard to earn every Mora you own, and you should be just as careful spending it as you were making it.
Hit the nail on the head.
You think so too, huh?
At least do your research before you part with any money.
Okay, got it. If that's what both of you think, I'll take my time and not rush into anything. Maybe it'd be a better choice to invest this money into an industry that I'm genuinely interested in getting involved with.
Like Bitcoin. Instead of NFTs. The business continue.
Lady
Talk continued.
Ningguang, thank you so much for taking the time to meet with me today. I didn't know how much we'd get through, but you've answered every question I wanted to ask.
Yay!
Good. I'm glad I could be of some help.
Now I see why you were able to become the most successful business person in Liyue Harbor.
You couldn't before?
You think clearly, you are very knowledgeable, and you keep yourself well informed. It would take me a very long time to come anywhere close to your level.
This is why so many people want to pay you to spend time with Ningguang.
You've been listening for a while. Are you getting bored?
No, I'm finding it all very interesting.
Has it sparked an interest in the business world for you?
Maybe I'll give it a shot in the future. I'm a novice, but I was able to follow because you explained everything so clearly.
That means you also have a good head on your shoulders and the ability to learn rapidly.
That was the better answer.
If you are in need of Mora, you should absolutely consider doing business.
I won't take up any more of your time.
I wish
Thank
this
you.
could translate to the real
This
world.
lunch was everything I was hoping for and more. I can't wait to try out everything I've learned.
See you next time. I'll look forward to hearing good news from you soon.
All right, we got the next thing on the list.
Right then. Lunch is over. I assume you have something planned next?
Meet 3 informants and exchange information.
Although, I'm a little concerned about the auction. I wonder how my secretarial trio is getting along.
Are these the 3 informants? Well, we have time to go and check up on them if you want. Don't worry about them. They're very capable.
Yes.
That's probably the better words.
You're right. Whatever happens, they can handle it. In that case, what's next on the schedule?
Meeting with the informants.
Okay then. Yes, it's been some time since I last caught up with them. Let's go to Mingxing Jewelry first. I need to pick up something before meeting them.
Sounds good. I will sprint all the way over. I'll leave casually. And then, like a madman, I run across the streets. Wait, what time is it already? It's pretty much next day. Was it actually not time sensitive? Because literally, I've been going as fast as I could. And I don't think I've wasted much time personally.
Hello. I'm here to collect the item I handed in for repair.
Got 20 minutes left.
Ah, Lady Ningguang. One moment, please. I'll fetch it immediately.
Very good. Don't rush now. Please, handle it with care.
Is this something very valuable?
Yes and no. You probably imagine that Mingxing Jewelry deals exclusively in expensive luxury goods.
Actually, not exclusively.
The workers here are very skilled, so I like to come to them when I need something custom made. This time, though, I just had them do a simple repair. The item is quite ordinary. In fact, the cost of the repair was more than the item was ever worth.
Lady Ningguang,
Must be very important to you.
your comb has been fixed. Please inspect it and see whether you're satisfied with our work. We did everything we could to restore it to its original condition. You'll still see a few marks on there, though. This was unavoidable because of how badly damaged the item was.
Was this from the
That's
destruction of the Jane
fine.
Chamber that got damaged?
Thank you for your hard work.
You were right about it being a little ordinary.
Yes, though it is something very precious to one of my informants. It reminds her of her mother. My informants often provide me with extremely important information. It's only fair that I endeavor to meet any requests they have in return. Trust is of far greater importance than profit in the relationship between me and my informants.
I thought useful intel could only be bought with Mora. Not necessarily.
It's
Good favor,
understandable to
too.
think that way, and in the vast majority of cases, you'd be completely right. But things are a little different with these particular informants. Mora doesn't get you very far with this crowd. And this only makes me all the more excited to meet with them. Thank you for the repair, Xingqi. This is a great help.
Oh, don't mention it. It's always a pleasure, Lady Ningguang.
Let's go and meet them.
Okay. So, meet the informants. Is there a faster way to get to them? There is. Teleport. They're little kids.
Auntie Ningguang! Hi, Auntie Ningguang!
They're also out very late at
Hello,
night.
my dears. It's been a long time, hasn't it?
The informants are children?
Yes, indeed. And they are some of my most reliable helpers and friends. I didn't want to involve them in intelligence gathering for me at first, but they, on the other hand, were so enthusiastic about the idea that I thought it couldn't hurt to try. I treated it as a little game between us. It turned out that they delivered the goods and thoroughly enjoyed themselves while they were at it. So, it was a win-win. So, fill me in. How have you all been doing?
Great! Mom and Dad have taken me on loads of cool trips recently. It's been loads of fun. But you didn't do your homework, did you? Yeah, but it's not my fault.
Who's is it?
Still
Your
gotta
parents?
Try. Like teacher says, Liyue Harbor is in a new age now, and we've got a really important part to play.
She's teacher's pet.
This new age started after that great battle, you know.
I didn't know it has such a profound impact.
Well, this is a dramatic change, unique in all of the millennia of Liyue's history. Everyone is eager to do their part and make their mark in the age of humanity. What about you, Nan Nan? You haven't said anything yet, and you're looking a little unhappy.
I'm fine. Just don't know what to say.
She's the one with the comb.
Oh yeah, I just remembered. A load of really big boats came into the harbor the day before yesterday. Yeah, that's right. All the merchants were there, and it was really noisy. And then the people on the boat started unloading all these crates. There was a salty kind of fishy smell in the air. Ugh.
Oh, I see. That'll be the fishing boats coming back from the open ocean. How much cargo were they carrying? Remember, I taught you how you can tell.
Yep, I made sure to look at the waterline, just like you said. They looked really full this time.
My goodness. Well, it sounds like they made quite a big catch.
How can you tell?
The heavier the boat, the lower the hull sits in the water.
I already know this.
So you can tell how heavily loaded a vessel is from the height of the waterline. How deep a fully loaded vessel will sit in the water varies from ship to ship. But it's something you can tell from experience, at least for the kinds of vessels you see regularly.
Since Auntie Ningguang taught me how to do it, I can tell with just one look.
Very clever.
A few days ago, I heard some people saying that a big merchant from Fontaine is coming soon to buy luminescent spines. They said that when they get here, the price will go up a lot.
Oh, really?
That's the opposite of what Ningguang's analysis found out.
Who did you hear this from? Do you remember what they looked like?
It's people trying to influence the market
No, I
using
don't
rumors rather
remember.
than actual facts.
All right, never mind. So, how about what they said? Do you remember their exact words?
I don't remember that either. Sorry.
Are you okay? You're usually the one that talks the most. What's gotten into you today?
She seems very shy.
It's okay. Don't be upset. Actually, I brought you a little something to cheer you up.
It's the comb.
How about that, hmm?
It still looks damaged. You can see where they patched it up.
It's my comb. You remembered.
Of course I did. If I make you a promise, I will always keep it.
Thank you, Auntie Ningguang. Thank you so much.
It was just a small favor, really. Nothing to get overexcited about.
But they said you'd be too busy to remember about a boring old comb.
It's important to you.
They.
Uh-oh.
Looks like there's a story here.
It's all right. Don't worry. There just seems to be some kind of misunderstanding here. Why don't you take this opportunity to clear it up?
Has to deal with
Don't you think
that
that'd be
luminescent
best?
spine stuff.
Yeah, Auntie Ningguang's not gonna blame you.
I'm sorry. I told you a lie. That thing about the luminescent spines wasn't something I heard. Two people came and told me to say it to you.
Manipulating the
I
market.
didn't want to lie to Auntie Ningguang, but, they told me you'd forgotten all about the comb, and I didn't know how to argue with them. Then they bought me a new comb, and I'm sorry. I'll give them the comb back right away. No comb is better than the one you helped get fixed for me.
I know how much it means to you. It was a gift from your mom before she left Liyue Harbor, wasn't it?
Where'd she go?
Yeah, it was. I'll be extra careful with it from now on. When Mom gets back, she'll be so sad if she finds out I broke it.
I must say, this is most intriguing.
Looks like someone is trying to scam you.
How about this? You tell me where those two people are, and I'll take the comb back to them for you. Sound good?
Okay.
What about our next meeting? We were supposed to be there yesterday.
Box. They said I should go and meet them when I finished the mission.
All right then. Don't worry, it'll all be fine. I'll be right back.
Are you gonna go punish the bad guys?
We can.
Now, this is a grown-up situation, okay? It's not fun and games anymore. And don't try and follow me. I'm just going to have a polite discussion with those two grown-ups about what they're allowed to do and what they're not allowed to do.
And if it involves some weapons, it's gonna involve some weapons. It's just how it is. All right, and we get some running. The South Wharf to meet the person behind the scenes. Let's see, down by the docks. How are we gonna find them? Where would we find them? See two people. These them?
Do you think that kid's gonna fluff her lines? Also, let's be honest, this is a new low for us.
It is pretty low.
Yes, I know. But we didn't have any other options. Just try not to overthink it, okay? Nanan's one of Ningguang's most
We got
trusted
another 10
informants.
minutes.
Ningguang adores that kid. She's not gonna get all suspicious just because her story doesn't quite add up.
It sounds like you underestimated me. And the children as well.
Lady Ningguang?
Yep.
You knew how important that comb was to Nan Nan, and you exploited that fact to emotionally manipulate her.
Yep.
You coached a
Trash.
child to lie, made her betray her own innocence and confuse her conscience.
Trash.
Do you not realize how contemptible that is?
It's trash.
Sorry, Lady Ningguang, we never should have crossed you like this.
Oh, you realize that now?
That's not the point. Business is business. And at some point, we're all trying to get the better of one another. So if all you've done is fool me by feeding me false information, I'd make a loss, and that would be the end of it. But you cannot put Mora above all else. You cannot go exploiting children for profit. Do you have any idea just how much damage that will cause?
Yeah,
It was
world
hardly our
governments.
first choice either. We were only acting out of necessity. We've been business partners for years now. We've gotten by, I guess, but never had any opportunities to expand. When we heard about the movement in the luminescent spine market, we thought to heck with it. Let's go all in on this one. See if we don't get lucky for once.
And you
We
messed
stocked
up.
a huge stash of luminescent spines and watched as the price went up and up. We thought this was gonna be it. We were gonna make our fortune.
Yeah, these are
But
NFTs.
we waited and waited, and this mystery merchant from Fontaine never came. More and more people started to suspect it was all a huge scam.
Probably
Suddenly,
Fitsui.
everyone with luminescent spines was running for the exit, selling as fast as they could. But we had so much inventory that no one was willing to buy it.
And that's when you thought of Ningguang.
Oh yeah. As soon as Lady Ningguang makes a move, everyone follows her lead, and the price takes a steep hike. If we don't sell the goods, we're both bankrupt. We're in debt up to our eyeballs. We just didn't have any other choices.
To be brutally honest, we took out a loan and made a speculative investment is not a sob story.
It supports your conclusion about the luminescent spine hype.
But not everyone has the capability to make rational decisions.
Very true.
Greed, a lust for wealth, and impatience can all cloud your judgment.
Mm-hmm.
Do you now realize how dire the consequences of wild speculation can be?
Pretty dire.
100%. We've both barely slept in days. We begged people to take our stock off our hands. They laughed at us, called us idiots, thought it was all hilarious.
We messed up. Completely and catastrophically messed up. The savings we worked so hard our whole lives to build up, decimated, just like that. All we want now is a chance to start over.
Well, I can take your luminescent spines off your hands, but we will need a detailed contract. The portion of what I pay that exceeds the average price of luminescent spines in the past, you will have to pay back to me by some means in our future business dealings.
Huh? But that means our profit is zero.
There was no profit, genius!
Then you're free to find another willing buyer. But if you're seriously still insisting on turning a profit under these circumstances, I'm afraid you're beyond redemption.
Sell them.
Lady Ningguang is right. Let's swap the goods for cash and use it to pay off our debts and be done with it. This is a lifeline, and we should be grateful for it. Forget about making money.
Mm-hmm.
Yes. Yes, you're right.
I have no particular need for luminescent spines, but I'm quite sure I can uncover a market for it with a little research.
Okay, so, shall we get this deal done now, or...?
No need to hurry. Our deal is hardly the urgent matter here. Atoning for your transgressions is the main order of business. You
Stick
took
with it.
advantage of a child, and you are coming with me to make a full and unreserved apology.
Stick with it.
This is an opportunity for you to show remorse.
Oh, okay.
Come on, let's go back and see the children.
So I gotta run back now. I have like 5 minutes left before everything just restarts. Come on. See, look. Here comes the message now. 5 minutes. So let's talk to the kids quickly, and then as soon as this is done, I'm gonna have to end it off in a flash.
We're back. Everything's all sorted.
Huh? Oh, it's those two.
Yep.
I'm sorry, Nan Nan. I was lying to you when I told you that Lady Ningguang wouldn't fix your comb. I was completely in the wrong, and I promise I'll never do anything like this again. Can you find it in your heart to forgive me?
What do you think, Auntie Ningguang?
Hey, this is your decision.
I think it should be your choice, and yours alone.
No matter what your choice is, we support you.
Well, since it's all sorted out now and nothing super bad happened, I guess it's okay. But we can't just let them off. We gotta show them you don't mess with us.
That's true. I'd certainly hate to see anyone else try to con you.
I've made up my mind.
She's gonna be kind.
I want them to come play with us.
What?
Yeah! Now we have someone to play hide and seek with. Great idea. Let's go play hide and seek at the North Wharf.
Suck it up, guys.
Wait a second.
You better go do it.
Nope. No waiting. Come on!
Go on.
So full of energy.
We should go with them.
Yes, of course. I wouldn't feel comfortable leaving them alone with those two buffoons.
All right, play with the children, except for I can't right now because everything's going to get shut down. So stream-wise, I'm ending it off here. Video-wise, I'll be back in a second. All right, continue on for my last stream. Let's go. Why is my computer running so slow right now? Play with the children at the Northern Wharf. Yeah, I kicked off yesterday. And now I'm on here trying to do this today, and yeah, it's not running the smoothest. I'm wondering if the update did not do the best for the game. Or if it's just my computer. Could be either. Hey, it's Chang Chang again. Alright.
Let me guess what you're thinking.
Go ahead.
You're thinking that there's not a huge difference between me turning these children into my informants and the actions of those two businessmen. Am I right?
I mean, it's not as bad, but...
They were completely different when I first met them.
The kids or the men?
They'd run away as soon as they saw me. Or they'd be shaking with nerves and unable to speak.
You are Lady Ningguang, after all.
But gradually, they stopped seeing me as someone to be afraid of, and started seeing me as someone they can trust.
That's good.
For my part, I did my utmost to fulfill the duties of a responsible adult. I
Okay.
played games with them, but I also taught them observation skills, analytical skills, how to think critically. I never taught business, though.
Why not?
Now, they're much further ahead in their studies, and far more mature than their peers. This has given them confidence in themselves.
Well, that's a good
I
thing.
think that this is beneficial to them.
You're a lot like a teacher to them.
Yes, perhaps I am. I never had the chance to receive a good education as a child. That's why I hope to teach these children myself. Hopefully, I can pass on some of what I've learned. Someday they may realize that not everything is a win-win deal, that deception and one-upmanship are facts of life.
Mm-hmm.
But there's nothing wrong with that. When that happens, they will be ready to face the world head-on and become exceptional businessmen and women.
Are you
But
raising them to...
until then, I am here to protect them.
Are you raising them to be your heirs or competitors?
I will one day die.
True.
New Qixing will replace the old, and Liyue will continue to prosper. I hope the name Ningguang will live on, but not as a person, as more of a symbol. If I can pass on everything I have learned, I can create a legacy that will live on long after I am gone.
Is that your whole goal?
Come on, Auntie Ningguang! Hurry up! We're not gonna wait forever!
Coming! Come on, let's enjoy this while we can.
Okay. However we do that. Time flies. Wait, while the view remains good, time flies and the new years slip away easily. But the name Ningguang will remain a symbol for generations to come. Alright, what now? What's next? Yeah, it takes so long for it to open up the menu. We'll get to that another time. That's not what we're on right now. What we're on right now is one after having played with the kids. Next thing is no. Where are our instructions? Oh my gosh, everything is so slow to respond. Are people actually able to play this today? Really, what are we doing right now? Are we done with the hangout?
How many days has Daddy been away?
Oh, that's sad. Yeah, it's not telling me what I'm supposed to do next. Quests. Oh, that was one of the endings. Okay. So literally, it kind of ended it right before I could actually completely finish it. That's annoying. At least next time when we log on, we'll have this to do. I really want to end this after just 5 minutes. Honestly, kind of yeah. Kind of yeah. Maybe we'll go talk to Catherine, see about this new commission. Let's get a bit closer, though. Oh my gosh, it's so slow. Why are you so slow? Oh my gosh, why are there so many people needing help? I don't know if this is my computer that's acting up or this is just their update that just runs poorly. Something's going on here. All right, Catherine.
Ah, Traveler. Right on cue.
Am I though?
Hey, Catherine! Got any new commissions for us today? Also, how come you look so happy to see us? What have you done?
I went to the shrine to draw a fortune slip earlier. The shrine maiden told me that it is the season for an unexpected reunion.
With?
Catherine? Drawing fortune slips at the shrine? Is it just Paimon, or is that the most unusual thing ever?
Is it?
Wait, no, that's not the unusual part. We're in Liyue. You went to Inazuma and back in a single day?
I see she hasn't figured it out yet.
Even I have a private life, you know.
Okay, so when you say unexpected reunion, you mean running into us, right?
Who can say?
Are we supposed to be
But the
unexpected?
anticipation of knowing that an unexpected reunion is due is making me happy to see everyone I cross paths with today.
Fair enough. Even though we see each other pretty much every day, whatever makes you happy.
An unexpected reunion.
Wait, are you safe? Oh, Paimon gets it. Well, let's just hope the Shrine Maiden was right. Fingers crossed we find her.
I'm sorry. Did I say something I shouldn't have? You both seem a little down.
Oh, it's nothing. Anyway, back to business. Do you have a new commission you want to give to us?
Yes, as a matter of fact, I do. This one is from a miner.
Ooh.
It seems to be related to investigating the chasm.
Really? Does this mean the chasm's not sealed off anymore?
I will leave the requester to fill you in on all the relevant details. His name is Yue Hui, and he should be at the chasm right now.
All right then. Thanks, Catherine. We'll head there right away.
Very well.
Next time, she
Ad
means.
Astra Abyssosk. This time you are truly bound for the Abyss. Good luck to you both.
Why did she respond in such a weird way? Like the Abyssosk thing. It's weird. Well, we won't be doing it today. Yeah, hopefully next time when I log on, this will be a little bit smoother. I want to see something here. Yup. It's expanded. Just like I thought it might be. Wasn't completely sure. Wait until it expands all the way out here into all this open area that looks like the sky. But yeah, that'll be it for this one. I know it was extremely short on the stream. And it was actually on the shorter side for the whole episode also. But thanks so much for watching. Until next time, deuces.
So I wrote it in the rhyme. The Reverend Doctor got an AK, wet working. The roaches get the rays spray. My weak rhyme, my body, your best verses on game day. I touch the crowns of self-entitled kings. You leave the heat like LeBron when I melt your idols' vital things. This is Malcolm and Martin, Million Man March in Sparta, mixed with a legion of angels surrounding sons and daughters. Simon Peter with a desert eagle waving it at sea.